Hello and welcome to some Battlefield 4 news, where I'm going to talk about the Final Stand DLC as the trailer got launched the other day. All the maps look like they're snow and winter based, and they could be based in Russia, I'm not sure. And it is a prequel to the 2142 version of the Battlefield game. So I'm going to play the trailer for you now and enjoy it. Okay, so the first map we see is Operation Whiteout, which looks to me like a research facility. And again, it's snowy and it looks quite open, this map. And as you can see, there is a hover tank. Now, hover tanks were introduced into Battlefield 2142, and we are at the stage in this game where they are currently a development weapon, and they're in the process of making them. So yeah, we're going to get to fly around hover tanks and blow people up, but from the gameplay that I've seen so far, the turret is not independent from the actual tank. I'm not sure if they're going to change this, but the turret does not move, so you have to turn the tank to aim up with your target. The second map that we see is Hammerhead. Hammerhead is a mountainy map with lakes and forests, and it looks like there's a submarine pen or maybe a abandoned missile base which is underground, and above the ground there is a village which will provide nice close quarter battles. The third map, and probably my least favourite just from the trailer, is Giants of Karelia. This is a little bit snowy, but it's more got like an autumn theme. There's a valley with a river running through it. There's also a train in this map, like in propaganda. I'm not sure if it'll be a Levolution event, so you'll get killed by it. And from the trailer, I think this could be an army base, just from all the vehicles that you can see. Okay, so we're on to the fourth and final map, which is called Hangar 21, and it's probably my favourite map out of the four, as it has mech suits in it. It's a mech suit factory built into the side of a mountain, and at one point in this trailer you can see a Titan ship, which was used in 2142 for their version of carrier assault. By the looks of it, you're going to be playing actually on the Titan ship, which means that it's going to provide lots of vertical gameplay. This will be good for the snipers, and also I think there'll be a bit of close quarters for the assault rifles. Okay, so moving on to the gadgets, weapons and vehicles of the Final Stand DLC. Unfortunately, we're not going to actually get any weapons that you can use in your classes, but we are going to get some battle pickups. So the battle pickup that we're going to get is the Rorsch X1, which is a railgun. This fires at 8,000 meters per second, so you'll be able to shoot at very long ranges, and it is also very high powered, and you can take down helicopters in one shot with it at the moment, but it's only in beta at the moment, or maybe even alpha, so they could change this before the full release. There'll also be the MKV, which work a lot like the raw battle pickup from the China Rising DLC, and this is basically a flying minigun that can take down infantry and jets and maybe even tanks, but I'm not sure. In the four maps from this DLC, the Cornet launcher will be replaced with the SC-42, which is basically a multiple fire rocket launcher. Instead of getting weapons in this DLC, we're going to get an extra attachment and an extra gadget. The gadget is the DS3, which is a placeable decoy. It will work exactly the same as in Battlefield Hardline, and it will show up enemies on the enemy's radar. The gadget is the TDD, which is an auto spot sort of sensor which replaces your laser sight. The final thing to talk about is the vehicles, and one of the vehicles that we're going to get is a snowmobile. The snowmobiles will suit all the snowy maps, and they sound like a really great way to transport around the battlefield. Like I mentioned earlier, there's going to be hover tanks. These are tanks with basically jet thrusters underneath them, and the turret will be fixed, so you'll have to actually manoeuvre the whole tank to be able to take a lined up shot on your enemy. Before the trailer came out and before any of the bigger YouTubers went to LA to play the alpha version of the build, there was rumours of a snowboard coming out, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think that was just rumours. So that is currently everything we know about the Final Stand DLC, so let me know what you think of it in the comments, whether you think it's too much like Call of Duty or Titanfall, and please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.